Hello again. We're on the road again. This time we're headed south, looking to get away from this cold weather. Next stop is going to be the Fort Wilderness Campground at Disney World. We stayed last night at a campground in Cincinnati, Ohio. It's an FMCA campground, so only FMCA members can stay at it. They offer you 2 free nights per month, and if you want to stay additional days, there's a nominal fee. And it's full hookup and pretty nice sights. We made it to Florida. The weather is starting to warm up. It's very nice. We're at the Florida Welcome Center. Fort Wilderness. At the gate here, they confirm that you have a reservation before letting you in, because the Fort Wilderness is only for guests and people with dining. We're coming up to the check-in booth now. This is where you check in, they assign you your site. This is also the main lobby area, and where you would pick up your golf cart if you rented one. There's the golf cart pickup over there. Heading to our site now. We're in site 1220. We arrived at our site, and the first thing we have to do is wash the camper. It is super dirty from all of our winter travel. Covered in It's a beautiful sunny morning here at the Fort Wilderness Campground, so I'm going to show you our campsite. We are in site 1220. This is a premium site. There's several different site types here at the fort. There's premium, premium Meadows, which are those close to the pool area. Then there's full hookup, and then tent and pop-up. This site is fully paved, and it's a wider site, so there's a lot of room for large RVs as well as tow vehicles and space for chairs and other items. All the sites here at Fort Wilderness, except for the tent and pop-up sites, come with full hookup. Additionally, the sites get a picnic table and a grill. And depending on which loop you're in, a lot of them are either full or partially shaded. And there's often wildlife around the site, whether it's rabbits or turkeys or squirrels or little geckos. Here's the electric box. I know it's a little bit hard to see. We're on the end site, so we don't have any neighbors to the left. There's a lot of green plants and foliage here. A lot of palm trees and pine trees. We do have neighbors to our right-hand side, but there's a big green area in between, so it's pretty much blocked. This site is also very close to the bus stop. You can see it right through the trees there where that stop sign is where the internal resort bus will come. This will take you to either the boat or to the front to catch another bus to go to one of the parks. So that was our campsite here at the fort. It's site 1220 in the 1200 loop. If you're interested in using the bath and shower house, it's located right across the street from this site. So it's a good location if you're interested in that. There's an ice machine at the shower house. The shower building also has a laundry room. After renting a golf cart for many trips here at the fort, we decided to buy some electric kick scooters to bring and ride around the fort, and they have worked out great. It is fun to ride around the fort on these, and it's very efficient. No more golf carts for us. Good morning. We're going to ride around the fort on our scooters, and we'll show you different loops and different site types, as well as the other things to do here in the fort. So, more to come. This is site 1321 in the 1300 loop. This is one of the premium level sites. Again, it has a big pad, the picnic table, and full hookup. There's also a grill. And this particular loop has the creek that runs behind it. A good portion of this loop has that. And you can see right across the way is the park, and then the pool is back through there. This is site 2003 in the 2000 loop. This is a tent and pop-up site. These sites also have a picnic table and a grill. But they only have water and electric. No sewer. And they're also very short, so they would not work for longer motorhomes. It's a pretty nice shady loop. This is site 1724 in the 1700 loop. This is one of the full hookup class sites. So you can see it has a pretty big pad. However, it also has a lot of stones and debris kind of around the site. Again, these have water, electric, and sewer, as well as the grill and the picnic table. You'll also notice there's not as much privacy between the sites. They're basically kind of all run together, not much separation. So this area here is called the Meadows. This is kind of the central hub of the campground. There's tennis courts. There's a pool, which we'll go to here shortly. There's also a campfire at night. Which we'll go to shortly as well. The next site we're going to go to is a premium Meadows site, which are close to the Meadows area. We're at site 1412. This is in the 1400 loop. And this is a premium Meadows site. Basically, it's the same as a premium site. Same size, same pad, and all. But it's closer to that Meadows area, as you could see. So it's an extra fee. Again, it has water, electric, and sewer. And also this particular area of this loop has the creek that runs behind it as well. All of the premium Meadows sites have pathway walkways directly to the campfire, as well as further down to the pool. That's what makes them premium Meadows. The campground also has a very nice dog park. If you have a dog you need to exercise. There's a side for large dog, and then there's a size for small dog. Place to park your golf cart while at the dog park, and then right up near the dog park is a playground. So we've made it down to the Marina area of the campground. This is where you would catch a boat to go to Magic Kingdom, as well as to the Contemporary Resort and the Wilderness Lodge Resort. As you can see, there's a beach area here. From the campground, the only way to get to Magic Kingdom is via boat. There's also more sitting area here. It's a really nice place to watch the fireworks at night if you don't want to go to the park. There's also docks here with boats that you can rent to go fishing or just to ride around on. Also down in this section of the campground, there's a tavern called Crockett's Tavern where you can get drinks. Additionally, in this building is the Trails End restaurant. This is an all-you-can-eat buffet. They have breakfast and dinner. It's a really good buffet. There's also a takeout that you can get. Basically the same food on the buffet, but you can get it to go. And this is Pioneer Hall. And there's a dinner show here called the Hoop-de-Doo Review. You get a family-style dinner as well as a show. It's an extra fee. You can book it as a dining reservation. It's a pretty nice show. There's an additional golf cart parking area over here as well. As well as another playground. We've stopped at site 204. This is in the 200 loop. This is one of the 3 preferred level sites. There's 100, 200, and 300. And these sites are located right up near the marina, which is why they're called preferred. So if you want to spend most of your time at Magic Kingdom, these would be the sites for you as they're right by the boat. However, these sites are much narrower and also not as big lengthwise, so they were tighter for larger motorhomes. You can also see they have a lot of the debris and the stones, so they're not as nice from that perspective. Several of the areas of this loop have decent privacy though. These are again full hookup with electric, water, and sewer. now we're at the Meadow trading post. This is the main store in the campground. There's also a smaller version up by the ferry boats, but they have basically the same stuff as this one. We'll go in and take a quick look. Lots of different merchandise, shirts. You have to do it also. We have a broad range of merchandise. Basically any kind of items you may have forgotten. Sunscreen. They have a small grocery section with the basics, bread, snacks. They have a cooler that has, again, the basics that you may have forgotten. Butter, cheese, there's beer, pop, camping supplies, paper towels, camping supplies. And there's a medicine section. You end up needing something like that. It's a very rustic looking store. And there's a mini liquor store in the back. You can rent a kayak from the bike barn over here at the Meadows, and you can kayak along the whole creek that runs throughout the campground. This is the bike barn at the Meadows area. Here you can rent bikes, you can rent the kayaks, you can rent stuff to go fishing. And here's a pond behind the bike barn. The sites directly across the pond here are the 600 loop. That's another one of the premium Meadows loops. As you can see, there's a walkway there to the campfire. So we've arrived at the Campfire sing-along theater. Each night there's an activity that's at 7, then a sing-along at 8, and then a movie that starts at 8:40. Throughout the year there's different times for the events, but for the whole month of March it's the same. The fort has a Segway tour where it will take you all around the fort for an extra fee and show you things. Here they're practicing, so make sure you know how to stand up on the Segway. The big golf cart parking area for the campfire. Here's the theater for the campfire. There's 2 fire pits, one at this end and one at that end. The show is in that little booth right there, and the movie is on that screen. Right near the campfire is the swimming pool. There's a place to refill your drink if you have the resort drink cup. There's a snack bar here at the pool. Pizza, salads, sandwiches.
But only 5 states have it.
For everybody?
It's open 11 to 5. So now we're in the pool area. So over here is a kids area. Then there's a big water slide for the main pool. Plenty of chairs. It's a really nice sized pool. There's lifeguards on duty. There was our tour of the campground and all the things that the campground offers. Hopefully you enjoyed it, and let us know if you have any questions in the comments below. Every night the campground has a campfire and a sing-along that also has Chip and Dale. So you can come, you can roast marshmallows on the fire, listen to the music, and then get your picture taken with Chip and Dale if you want.
Don't catch your fire.
Each night after the sing-along is over, there's also a movie. It's a different movie every night of the week, each day of the month. It's pretty busy some nights. Very nice weather tonight, so it's very busy. There's also a food truck at the campfire where you can buy food and drink.
You remember when we used to sing? That's when I had some fun. When Chip and Dave are cooking up some trouble, you can bet it gets well done. Folks all say they are the cutest two. To tell the truth, I think so too. Come on, Chip and Dale. Chip and Dale. Oh man, you can feel the excitement building now. We've got Chip, we've got Dale. Very similar looking. Really want to show if you're happy and you know it's stomp your feet. That was really good. This one's going to be the yeehaw. If you're happy and you know it, say yeehaw. Yeehaw. Happy and you know it, say yeehaw. Yeehaw. If you're happy and you know it, if you really want to show, if you're happy and you know, say hee-haw. Country road, take me home to a place. West Virginia, my mama, take me home. Oh yeah.